The race for mayor in New Port Richey is gaining attention as residents consider who should lead the city during a time of rapid growth and community debate. One of the candidates is Daisy Thomas, who says transparency and civic engagement are at the center of her campaign. Recently, Thomas spoke at a city council meeting after residents learned that a local health clinic serving more than 1,200 seniors were closed. The news spread quickly through social media, leaving many residents worried about access to health care and frustrated by the short notice. Thomas spoke on behalf of seniors and community members who depend on the clinic.
Have signed up to speak is Daisy Thomas.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, City staff. Happy Irish American Heritage Month, and thank you for your time. My name is Daisy Thomas. I'm 57. I want to thank the City Manager and City Attorney for speaking to this issue prior to opening Vox Pop, as it has sparked much discussion both online and off. As mentioned, on February 16th, the City Manager sent a letter to the Free Senior Health Clinic directing them to vacate the Claude Pepper Senior Center within 30 days. That puts the deadline at approximately March 18th. The community learned about this not through any city communication, but through social media. More than 1,200 seniors have active appointments at that clinic. They deserve clarity, and they deserve it as soon as possible. I am not here to relitigate the underlying dispute. The city has identified two specific issues. The clinic does not have a valid lease agreement, and the liability insurance submitted was deemed insufficient. Those may be legitimate concerns. What is not acceptable is that a 30-day clock is running on services that affect over 1,000 uninsured seniors with no visible public process and no continuity plan. I am asking for verified facts and a transparent process on 4 points. First, what is the cure path and timeline? If this is a documentation and insurance issue, what exactly does the clinic need to provide? By when? And what is the city doing to facilitate resolution before March 18th? Second, what is the city doing to prevent a gap in care while compliance is being verified? Third, if disruption cannot be avoided, what is the continuity plan? Seniors with chronic conditions cannot be left without providers, records, or referrals. This is a public health issue, no longer an administrative one. Fourth, who is the current leaseholder of record, and what process will govern any new or renegotiated agreements so that the process is visible and on record? I am requesting 2 procedural steps. 1, a written staff update answering those questions in plain language with specific dates and deadlines within 1 week, and 2, that council place this on a future agenda for public discussion. Even without a vote tonight, this belongs on record in one place and with the facts and the plan. The community should not have to chase critical information about senior health care through rumor and social media. That is basic governance standard, and it applies here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do we have anybody else who'd like to speak?
Thomas is currently the Community Engagement Director for the Richey Suncoast Theater, a cultural landmark in downtown New Port Richey. She says her work has focused on connecting residents, local businesses, and civic organization. Her campaign focuses on increasing transparency in city government. If elected mayor, Thomas says she plans to hold neighborhood forums, publish easy-to-understand summaries of city meetings, create a public action tracker so residents can follow city decisions. Across Pasco County, residents are also discussing concerns about development, infrastructure, and communication between local government and the public. These conversations are shaping the mayoral race. With several candidates competing for the position, voters will soon decide who they believe can lead New Port Richey into its next chapter.